Hey humans, it's Danny here for Danny's Xbox Game Pass review, where I review Xbox Game Pass Ultimate games that I play, not necessarily the latest and greatest, and the ones that I have a lot of fun with. And this is certainly one of those. Today I'm reviewing Dead Rising 4. This is the first Dead Rising game that I've played, and the storyline is pretty much that Frank, the photojournalist, is thrown into the zombie apocalypse, has to figure out a mystery along the way, and then save the day. One of the things I really love about this game, before we get into some of the action here, is the weapon selection wheel. There are three weapon slots, and you get to choose, rather than just the numbers laid out, 1 to 9, the different weapons that you can carry, but the weapon wheel sits in each of those slots and allows you to choose a variety of weapons. In this case, one that's quite a bit of fun and shows off the game's physics. There you go. That's quite a lot of fun just to relax with. This game doesn't take itself seriously and is certainly not for younger audiences, as you can see. There's a lot of gore in this game and a lot of blood and splatter, but it's certainly a good game to play and just unwind with. There's also quite a bit of humour in this game. One of the things I like is the frequent wardrobe changes that, if you want to have a little bit of fun along the way, that you can do. As you can see, things get a little messy, and you can change Frank's outfit. There are a number of shops in the mall, and in this case in the mall where you start in the first case, where you can change into different outfits and have a little bit of fun. There's also a concept here of weapon combos. You can find blueprints around the place, and when you collect 2 of the ingredients, or a weapon and ingredient, you can make a super weapon, which tends to be a lot of fun, and is something that gives you an unfair advantage against the zombie hordes. Not only weapons, you can also do this with vehicles as well. Can be a lot of fun. As well as the vehicles, there's a playback to some of the Capcom characters here, where you can have a bit of fun. Join the two things together and get quite a bit of a fun combo. In this case, a throwback to the Capcom days, which you'll see quite a few references to in this game. And of course the exosuits. So in this case the Zero exosuit, but there are also some regular exosuits lying around, and these things pretty much make you invincible for a couple of minutes, so you can take on the zombie horde without too much concern. These things are a lot of fun. They last for a relatively short period of time, and they have a couple of fancy extra moves that give you again an advantage and make you indestructible. At the end of 2 minutes, the suit pops off and leaves Frank vulnerable again in the middle of the zombie apocalypse. One of the other things that you get to do in this game is use your journalist skills to try and sort out what's going on, find out the mystery behind the mayhem. There are different modes in your camera that help you do things like figure out how to get into places that you probably shouldn't. In this case, changing to a different view, finding out what the combo to the keypad is, so that you can gain access and continue your investigation. So they give you a few objectives, and which you have to finish, and then move on to the next level.
Come on, be a pro.
Again, that humor that's spread out through the entire game
all these
makes
people
this
were lined up for
even
Big
more
Black
fun.
Friday sale.
This is really just a zombie kill game. There's a little bit of story and a little bit of strategy thrown in here, but it's really one that I found was just a lot of fun to unwind with. Don't take it seriously.
These military assholes were investigating what happened here.
Along the way, you also find some food and drink, coffee, donuts, candy bars, things to rejuvenate your health and get you through the zombie apocalypse. At the end of each level, you get a rundown or a breakdown of the case that you've just finished, with Frank's overview.
Flying over Willamette. Wham! Rocket hits us. I quickly learned 2 things. 1, Vic's been here for goddamn weeks. She took an interest in this paramilitary group and the goings-on at the mall's front entrance, which, and this is the second thing I learned, turns out to be the bloodiest, ugliest, weirdest thing I have ever seen.
Told in great Frankfurter journalist style. Overall, I found this game was a lot of fun. It was a great way to unwind. I didn't take it seriously, and I didn't play it when my kids were around. I'm glad Microsoft put this one on the Xbox Games Pass Ultimate. It's definitely not for the younger audience. A lot of fun, a great way to unwind, and one that I think I may do a rerun of eventually.